Hey ladies and gentlemen, this is RPG here with another episode of my Witcher 3 walkthrough. We're picking up literally right where we left off, as I'm kind of doing a multiple episode recording here. As you can see, where we left off last week, we're kind of going right off where I paused it. So we're following the Baron to where he buried his miscarried child. They didn't perform the rites, they didn't mark the grave, they kind of just buried and forgot this child, which caused its soul and its spirit to be corrupted and turned into a creature. And now, in order to move on, and or help us with our next quest of finding his family, we have to decide whether to kill this creature or lift the curse. And we'll figure that out as we kind of jump in. I don't know exactly the processes versus one or the other, but we'll find out. Let's go. Before we jump in, you know, if you like these videos, please like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. And they come out every Wednesday, so let's just go ahead and jump in. That's just some bookkeeping stuff there. Here we go. Hello, Baron.
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
The nameless child. Water. I want some water.
Here's the spot.
Nice. I wanted to meditate real quick so I can get my stuff back.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchling's on the prowl.
Look!
Oh, God. Oh, come on. Oh, my... Oh, Jesus.
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it!
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell! What happens when it gets ploughing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Oh, God. So we're trying to
Merciful
lift
God!
the curse rather than kill it. Oh, God. That's so wrong.
Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's so gross. He just has to walk with that. But, you know, it serves him right. He's the one that caused this situation, so he has to fix it. And carry the grotesque baby thing. Oh my gosh, it's so gross.
Spectres. Botchling's scent attract.
Do something! It's thriving something fierce! Can't hold it! Calm it somehow!
There we go.
Quiet now. But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family.
So gross.
Coming. Need to hurry.
Come at me, bro. Man. Trying to do this shield. There we go. So many of them.
Squirming again, like a daft eel. I cannot hold it.
There we go.
Worked. It's stuck.
Let's do something real quickly. Equip. There we go. I probably should use
Chosen a name?
Yrden.
No,
So think of one. It's important.
it's a girl. What would Anna have named her?
I don't know what Anna would have named her. I bet you she's about to freak out again. I'm about to kill some more wraiths. Nope. Hey. Oh, it's so close.
What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
So fucked up.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
Sit and wait.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea.
Oh gosh.
Lead me to those bound to you by
Still
blood.
looks the same. I'm following a floating grotesque baby. Hello. Don't mind me. Where are we going, creepy baby?
This downpour's a bastard, it is. Wizardry!
Wizardry.
Fuck.
Fuck. Like, everyone's just like, what the heck is that? Just, all those people were just like, what in the freaking world?
Hey!
A drowner. Come at me, bro. I like my drowning brains. Give me that drowning brain. Nice. Gotta keep following. My mysterious guardian angel.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though. A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it.
A horse.
Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. Clothing. They change in here? Both were here. I'm going the right way. Wants to show me something more.
Oh, it's like a broken down house. Gotcha. What in the world is this? Entrega? What's it called? Well, I didn't know anything about that. That was pretty cool. Follow this flying baby around. Zigzag. What was that? Uh-oh.
They just had a field day. Still worth a closer look.
Let it blow up. Okay. Oh gosh.
Should examine that horse carcass.
Oh gosh. There's so many wild things. But well, they're so gross. Like many things in The Witcher 3. Disgusting. Well, it doesn't have a head. Or at least it was ripped off.
Here?
Bones. Alright, let's go down the list.
Bones have been here a while. Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days. Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks. Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse? Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away.
Oh, they're dead.
Trail goes on.
They dead.
Good thing it doesn't end here.
For sure. Just keep running. Yeah, the other ones are too scared to come at me, bro. Little house action.
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
What?
Who's that? Other room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is, hi. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than the Crow's Perch with a baron.
Why?
Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
What marks?
They's, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Interesting.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I'd a debt. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara
Gotcha.
learned it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No two ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Thanks for your help.
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
Alrighty.
So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Alrighty. Where are we going here now? So she is all the way up here. Oxenfoot. She's like way far away though. So we will go here. Well, I guess I'll go. Screw it. Let's find Tamara the Baron's daughter at Oxenfoot. We have a long ride ahead of us, boys. Ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why it would make me do this. Okay. Whatever. Let's get it. Some stamina back. And we're off. I think Oxenford's a little higher level kind of area. But so I'm not really gonna like delve too much into the landscape at this point. But I do want to go ahead and find Tamara the Baron's daughter. I do want to talk to her.
How you like that silver?
We're gonna just keep on trucking. And then I can always fast travel back. Oh, look, we're gonna peace out. We're gonna peace out. See, that was a level 30. That was a level 13 creature. We're like level 7. Like I said, it's a little over our level. But we're not gonna like hang around, you know? We're just gonna go find her, complete this part of the mission. We're discovering a lot of stuff though on this travel. Alright. Excuse me, Nilfgaardians. Here's Oxenfurt. And if you don't know, Oxenfurt is like kind of a port city. No, I might not. It'd be kind of funny if I... Dude, what are you doing, Roach? It'd be kind of funny if like I couldn't even get it. into the city yet. Then maybe you have to do a certain Roach. You gotta help me out, buddy. Jesus. Just drive straight, man. So I need to. No, okay, I was there.
Come on now.
I hate these like little markers. All right. Let's see if we can't get in here.
Stay out of my way.
Halt! No passage.
Case of the plague surface in the city or something?
The plague? No. We're to not let folk in the city. It's an order, so I don't, unless someone's got a pass.
This what you mean?
Let me look at that. Missing a seal. The red one.
Impossible.
Department of Civil Defense forgot again. They're really off their heads these days. Happens, so be it. You may come through.
Impossible. So that probably wouldn't work on a bigger city. This is Oxford. We are allowed in Oxford. It keeps telling me to go the other way, but it's literally in the city. See how the dots are going down? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Why are you telling me to leave the city? On with the cloud, there you go. Alright, well, we are in Oxenford, and if you remember, I don't know if it was last episode, the episode before, we got that forged pass, or helping out that, kind of that merchant. He kind of forged a pass for us, and that apparently gave us passage into this city. So that's pretty cool. But like I said, this area is a little above our level, so we won't spend too much time here, at least at the moment. But we do need to go do this to talk to this lady. And like we said, we're going to be spending plenty of time in Bellin, so that's what I wanted to do. I want to get off the horse. Thank you. Jump, please. There we go. Alright, it's over here. Is there not a door? Can we just... There we go.
Long live acceptance. Stay out of my way.
There we go.
I'm looking for Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek send you, sir.
How else would I know she was here?
Wait a moment. I'll fetch her straight away.
Sounds good. I'm just here to have a conversation, you know? Ooh, a cat.
You're looking for me, and who might you be? My father sent you?
Yeah, to see if you're still alive. And well. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
Oh,
Wait.
douche.
We've nothing more to talk about.
Got every right to be angry at your father, but he's worried about you.
I have a right. Thank you kindly. So good to have the approval of his hired thug. And my father worries only about what to get soused on next.
You're right. Your father's a jackass.
Glad we agree. But in that case, why are you helping him?
Because he knows something about someone dear to me. Promised to tell me if I found you and your mother.
Got it. A bit of blackmail. Just his style. Well, now you've found me, you can tell him I'm alive and I'm never coming back.
I don't mean to pry, but I know your mother had a miscarriage.
His doing? He shoved her, she fell, that's how it started. We were alone, no one to help, blood everywhere. worst night of my life.
Sorry. Must have been hard for you both.
Mum was in shock. She was raving that it was better this way, that she never wanted the charge. Must have had a fever. She was losing blood the whole time.
She didn't want the child?
Said she'd sooner cut open her gut than bear another child from his seed.
Wojtek claims your mother had strange marks on her hands, and that a monster dragged her into the woods. That true?
We were riding towards the river. Suddenly, Mum cried out, bent over, almost fell off her horse. I rode up to her and saw something strange. Her hands were on fire. And then that creature leapt from the woods. I don't know what it was, but it roared so fierce my nose bled. I saw it topple trees. I've never been so scared in my life. And that thing grabbed my mum and disappeared into the woods. I wanted to turn back, go after them, but the horses panicked. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
What will you do now?
Find my mum.
You realize that might not be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends now. Powerful friends. They'll help me.
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
No secret. Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire? A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave men. They'll help me.
Hence the candlesticks in your room. So you believe in the eternal fire?
Once the heat of the fire has set your heart aflame, it gives you strength and leads you down the path of truth for the rest of your life. I hope it'll bless you with its warmth one day.
Thanks. Thing is, fire's tricky. It's easy to get burned. What about your father?
Who? Oh, him. I don't care. I won't go back to him. That bit of my life? Forgotten it already.
Well, well. A witcher. Never thought the Baron would stoop to hiring a monster slayer. Though I hear you're good at tracking things down.
Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself, though.
Graden, witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If the Bloody Baron sent you to fetch his daughter, you'd best face it. You will fail in your task.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't need it. As for Tamara, she can make her own decisions.
Noble of you. A killer for hire abandoning his bounty for the good of another. The hunters and the Church of the Eternal Fire thank you. So the Baron hired a witcher to find his daughter. Interesting.
Where are you gonna take her?
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the Eternal Fire has restored her strength, we shall see about finding her mother.
Hope you know what you're getting into.
I've never been more certain. The Eternal Fire is the best thing that could happen to me.
In that case, good luck.
Thank you for respecting my choice. Farewell.
What's up with this cat? Alright, so now I need to find... If I go there... I can then fast travel back. Oh, there's one right here. Never mind. Alright, boom. Shakalaka, we'll be back, Oxford. Don't you worry. We will be back. But until then, we need to go talk to the Baron. Update him on our information, you dig?
Faster.
There we go. Toss a coin to your witcher. There we go. Oh, push, edge, crap again. Get out of my way.
Remember me?
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
We'll never forget that. Here, I'm grateful.
Nice. 20 crowns, that's it. Could have left you in that fire.
I beg you! I'm innocent, I swear!
Witcher, a word, please.
What is it?
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
Interesting.
In the caverns nearabouts amid cops, and a heap of monsters roam.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, are called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenfurt.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
I saw her. We talked. She said I could tell you she's safe,
When will she come home?
and that she's not coming back.
She's not to return. But I've prepared all for her. Her rooms await. I sent away for new pantoblas from Toussaint. How can she not come back?
Sooner you accept this, the better. Face it, you haven't been the best father.
I have not, true. But I'd change, I'd be different. If only she'd return. If only they'd both come back. Maybe all is not yet lost. She's in Oxenfurt, you say? Well, maybe she hasn't left. Maybe she'll hear me out.
You can always try. Wouldn't get my hopes up, though.
I shall try. I must. Life is pointless without her and Anna. I've nothing to lose.
Okay.
Incidentally, what of my Annie? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest. That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, were he still among the living. Ciri, come! Whole haunt should be yours as I see it.
Aye, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
At Kaer Morhen.
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads, as I recall.
I'm not a witcher. Just grew up there.
I believe it, seeing how you swing that sword. Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do it all.
Well, that's an awfully gloomy face. Too much of a coward to race a woman?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, she's cheeky.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
Interesting. Very interesting.
The day dawns.
Ready?
As ever, first one to the tower.
Interesting.
Man's up! Come on, Ciri, don't you embarrass us!
Go on!
Alright. Did I win? Yes. That was fairly easy because you just take the shortcut.
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you!
What?
Another chance to win.
Oh, wow.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even worried to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And making piss-poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too. So long.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Well, with that, we'll go ahead and wrap up today's episode. This has been another episode of my Witcher 3 walkthrough. Of course, we are just that much closer to learning a little more information about Ciri. And we'll pick up with more on Ciri's trail in the next episode. But if you like this video, please like and subscribe. And as always, guys, have a good one.